Good afternoon. It is Saturday, December 4th, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon up here in Tennessee. Looks like we're just getting a signal, 15-minute chart. So if you look at the signal from XRP, hate to jump right in. Again, sell signal right before the open yesterday. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in right here before I forget. So, okay, now that that's out of the way. So if you look at yesterday's crypto dive, I mean, it just tanked horribly. I mean, the average daily volume or the average daily range for XRP is what, 683, and it moved 3,500 pips yesterday, all within like 40 minutes. Kind of crazy. So I was looking at XRP. There was one minute chart or 1 minute candle where it moved 800 pips in 1 minute. Dang, pretty nasty. But in the end, I mean, basically what I was looking to show you is if you had just basically used my very elementary beginning stages system, what do I always say? Did price open above or below the mid? It opened below, so we're looking to short. And then if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, you got 4 fantastic sell signals before the big dump. And you know, the first one came in at about 7:30. The next one came in at about 9:15. The third one came in at about 10:15, and then the last one came in at about 11:30. So if you guys were awake, and I mean the time frames are awesome. Seems like a lot of times you get signals that are like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You just miss them because they're just at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So anybody trading last night could have easily snagged a bunch of cash for sure. So, you know, and if you looked at, you know, when it started giving you signals, you know, cracker lines are starting to spread apart. Everything's below the yellow. The cracker indicator is above the or below the 0 line up here. So basically that means to me it's trending short. And then if you look at the maximum velocity indicator, it's pointing down. And I mean, really, it doesn't get any better than that. You could have gotten in the first signal. If you'd waited till you got the first signal, you would have gotten in at 91.66. So with the spread, it would have been about 91.40. Okay, so let's see. So 91.40. And yeah, you know what? You're not going to catch the whole thing. The lowest point was, I'm just going to say 57.40 just to make it even. So, I mean, you literally could have caught about 3,000 pips. Say even worst case, half that, 1,500 pips. You could have caught 1,500 pips probably before bed. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody would have expected it to drop quite that hard that fast. So if you were in and it broke the low of the previous day right here, if you were still awake and it dumped, you probably would have sat there for a couple of minutes, would have dumped some more. You probably would have closed out and been like, thank you God, because that just made my day right there. So what did we get in at? We got in this trade at 81.24. It's going to open below. It's going to open above the mid today, most likely. It's 2:30. I got 2.5 hours before the open of the day. But right now the mid going into tomorrow is going to be about 75.21. So we'd have to drop about 600 points, and we're already in profit, right? Yep, got 5 lots. We're 8 pips in profit. And that was literally 4 minutes ago. So once again, it's a pretty powerful system. It doesn't. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Just wait for the setups to take place. Don't rush anything. If you don't get a signal, you don't get in. Period. End of story. It really is just that simple. And if we're looking at the cracker indicators, we got the cracker lines here spreading apart really good. Maximum velocity is moving up. Cracker indicator up here is actually above the 0 line, looking to go up still. So, I mean, realistically, let's see, what kind of support and resistance areas would we be looking at? I mean, my guess is bare minimum, it's going to go up to probably about 80 to 80, give or take. That's just kind of a area of support from yesterday. So I'm just going to put in a take profit of 82.75 just to jump in there. If that happens, we got in at 81.25, 82.75. That'll be 150 pips times 5 lots, which I don't know. But once again, there's not too many people that actually will show you them taking trades, jumping in live, showing you what's going on. I know there's a few people out there that might, but for the most part, yeah, they're not showing that to you, and I have no problem. So we're up about 20 pips right now, and if we max out that trade at 150, should be like what, 7,500, 150 times 5 times 10. So yeah, about 7,500 bucks if that hits take profit. So right now we're up about $200, $100 here, and we'll see what happens. Right now, I think I'm just going to pause the video and see. Okay, back again. Let's see. We've been in this trade about 13 minutes, and we're up about $1,300, which is about $100 a minute. Not too shabby. Anybody that knows me, I really don't like to, I won't say take chances, but I like to take calculated risks. So if price jumps up here a little bit more, I'm probably going to close out half my position. Once profit gets up to about $2,000, I'll probably close half my position. That way I'll lock in $1,000. Worst case scenario. So I'll lock in $1,000. $1,000 a day keeps the doctors away. So, hey guys, it's about 2:53. Just wanted to put a quick little add-on at the end of this video. By the time it was finished rendering the first part of this, I had already closed out the full trade. So at 219, we got in at 5 lots. You can see, I mean, 2119, 2119, 2119. Technically, it was all put in as one 5-lot trade, and then I closed out 2.5, 0.5, and then the remaining 2. So on the first 2.5 lots, I closed out as soon as my profit target hit 2,000. Half of that was 1,000. Then once price broke above the 8,200 mark, I closed that out for 0.5 for $508, and then I left the 2 remaining for my take profit at 82.75. It was getting pretty close. I think I closed at 82.60. 2 lots for 27.12. And so for a 27-minute trade, it was approximately $4,200. So not a bad afternoon.